Say hi. Okay. Hi everybody. This is Sarah here, and I want to do an update on my garden for August 14th, 2020. So, you saw my cat D there. Let's go out to the front garden where all the good stuff is. We've got... Alright, let's check it out. Tomatoes, tomatoes. Okay. Okay, here's the black crim. Got a green one coming. I've harvested a lot from these right now. Hard to see a little bit because of the sun. And here's my grapes, grape tomatoes. Check out this carbon tomato. There's 3 that are really big. I hope they taste good. And an exciting thing here is I got a pepper. I got a pepper coming. See this baby? It's an actual pepper. Amazing. Isn't that awesome? And it's not just one, I have more than one. There's one. Oops, that's hard to... There. And there's one. Okay, so finally the peppers are blooming. And I planted lettuce down in there, so hopefully that grows. Yeah, some of my beans have come. I collected 3 beans yesterday. I just had a job interview, but I think the job is a little bit... It's in Kitchener. It's for a solar panel company, and it's pretty involved actually. So we'll see how I do. If I get a call back, I'm still going to apply to other places, of course. But yeah, it's pretty involved. It's like consolidations and issuing bonds, which I'm sure is fine once you're used to it. Since both of my other neighbors put up fences, like Dave did this year and Sid was last year, or in the fall of last year. So I put up a fence as well, because why not, right? And I think it looks pretty cool, and it's much more private, and that's awesome since I lost all that privacy when they came and cut down the black walnut tree. So I really like it, and it feels more like my own backyard again than it did before. And check out all these ferns here. Wow, they're just really amazing. Yeah, and my huge nasturtium beds. Wow, I love these plants. Ugh, they're really cool. Just like the size of my hand, these big leaves are. And they have like bejeweled colored flowers, orange and red and yellow. Now here's my morning glory coming. I had a bloom a couple days ago. I don't see any right now, but they will come. I have to water them every day. They're droopy as soon as they come out in the morning. Look at these guys. Pretty, huh? So nice. And this Virginia, look at it. It's doing so healthy at my place. This came from June, her place, and look at it here. Wow. I did do a little bit of weeding yesterday, so I cleaned up and got those hostas looking pretty neat and tidy behind. Like that, see? Got 1, 2, 3 there. And further back, what do we have? I really like Dave's fence. I think he did a good job of it. It looks nice. This fence back here, the wood one. It's like I'm in a Minecraft game because I've got the stone here and the wood building here. Anyway, Yesterday I weeded around my irises and cleared out the goutweed that was surrounding them, so that will give them some breathing room. Obviously I can also get rid of this goutweed, also called ground elder, but it's not a nice plant. It's so invasive. This lemon balm has survived the transplant fairly well. I think it likes the happy spot in the sun. And then check out these cup flowers. Wow, all yellow all the time. They are doing really well. So happy. Like, I got a huge stand of these cup flowers, and I think that they just multiply too. And I see some bees on them, so the bees like it. That's cool. Last night I saw a documentary on Netflix called Unwell, and one of the things was apitherapy, where they use bee stings to help people with issues like rheumatoid arthritis and Lyme disease. And apparently these people swear by it, but also it could have tragic consequences if you don't have a EpiPen nearby, right? Even like people that have been stinging for years can sometimes have an adverse reaction, and they need that antihistamine ASAP, or else they could die. So it's a pretty risky therapy, I think, and that's why it's not as studied as, I don't know, the results just haven't, from the studies, it hasn't been studied as much as other drugs, but people that swear by it, that have said that it's cured their Lyme disease. I mean, that's the lady that's telling people how to sting themselves with bees. So I think it's a pretty wild idea. Don't think I want to try it. I got bit by a wasp, or stung by a wasp earlier this season, and it was painful and itchy, and I hated it. Okay, so check out some of these brown-eyed Susans. These are pretty darn cute. I don't think I noticed these before. Like, I noticed it coming, but I never really put the spotlight on these guys, but they are very darn cute. And this hosta here, she's doing okay too. Now my beans, check out my beans. This is my side bean garden. And oh yeah, they're rough. They're a bit rough, but this one has at least 2 good beans here. These are the jade beans. I could let those sit on there for a little bit longer and grow. I think I might just do that. I don't know if this is the best spot for beans. They like more sun than this, but I thought, oh hey, we'll try it. Give it a go and see. Yeah, so this is my late summer garden, and I just love these trees that I planted last summer. They are just my favorites. They're gonna be so nice in a few years, even if I'm still around here. And they're just a really nice addition. When I sit in that chair, I can just look at my trees, and I don't think that they're too close. They'll probably just grow together, which is okay. The maple will grow tall, and the cherry tree, it won't get too big. It'll be like 10 feet tall, maybe at the most, with a spread of 10 feet around. They'll be okay, I think, together like that. And then these white flowers I've kept, even though they're a weed, just because I like how they look. They're like a daisy. So, I like it. And yeah. That's so pretty. And the weekend, but oh, my battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna say bye-bye, and thanks for coming with me in the garden. Sarah, signing off.